What is up, y'all? Yeah, I got a sty in my eye. But yeah, I'm just starting to upload again. I got kind of demotivated by a lot of people talking a lot of trash lately, you know, about a month ago. Just judging me on the track times and, just saying that the car didn't make what it made. I know what it made. They can pretty much piss off for all I care. But if you do go by the track times, you could say the car's not making 625 anymore, or wasn't. I'm in the future, so this is future Chris. But yeah, I want to start uploading some stuff for you guys. Like I said, I got, a little under the weather and just got behind, and, it's snowing now, so a lot of the street racing videos and stuff, we didn't do any more street racing videos since the last one. Even on the last truck video that I did, the weather was starting to get bad. So I'm gonna try to get you guys up to date on the G8, kind of where we're at, where we're going, and everything I've done to get to where I am now. The car's running good now, so it's breaking loose in third, but I've done a few things. So breaking loose in the top of third, I should say, and it's not done that. I don't think it's ever done that. So needless to say, the car is pretty close to being back. My goal is to go for 800 this coming year. So I'm just going to bring you up to speed on pretty much where the car is at and everything I went through. And thanks for subscribing if you have. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. As soon as this damn winter's over, we'll get back into the street race and all other stuff. Obviously, it's build season, so I'm going to keep you guys up to date with what I'm doing and keep you up to date with, other builds that are going on in my area. But yeah, other than that, I got to get you guys caught up. So this video is just fighting the booster pump, and that's pretty much that. And then I did end up going to the track. So we'll get you guys caught up. And like I said, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for following along. Thanks for being there for me on the channel. And I will see you guys soon. Hell yeah. Peace out, y'all. What is up, y'all? It's kind of a rare sight here, dude. This is me. This is how I look after 10 plus hours a day at work. That's why I don't get videos from me most of the time during the week. I'd love the daily upload, but just not there yet. So got the G8 in here in my small garage. I was just like a 24 by 30 shop. It's just my shop at home. Yeah, normal shop, needs a lift, all those kinds of things. Real tools, whatever, this is what I work with. But, it's how I've been getting by for a long time. But yeah, we got the G8 in the garage. Been having quite a few people help me recently with the car, trying to figure it out, going through all data logs, going through the tune. I mean, the tune, from what I understand, looks pretty dang good. I never really didn't think it was. Obviously, the car made what it made twice, but the last time I was on the dyno, it was probably I'd say a good 6 months before I even hit the track the first time.
Look at that curve. What do you get out of it?
610, 558. Even 625 first run, 610.
625 horse. Holy crap.
So, you know how it is with a car, issues. But they'll come up, obviously. Never put an air-fuel ratio gauge in this. So, probably one of my biggest mistakes there really was. And I can think that I trusted the tune and just felt like the car was solid. Never even thinking down the road, what if my booster pump fails? What if the fuel pump fails or whatever, Just been relying on just watching Hptuners and more than anything, just watching knock, dude. I mean, to be honest. Never really looked into reading the fuel trims or the the wideband, you know. I say fuel trims because obviously if you see the long terms doing some stuff, there's some issues if it's more than so many %, but enough of that. Tell me if I'm wrong too, go for it. But yeah, we're in here, and like I said, no air fuel ratio gauge, so now here we are. After having people look at the tune, quite possible that the belt is slipping. The belt that's on here, I'm gonna switch it over to a Gates. This is a 6-rib belt, just accessory drive. So yeah, the same belt runs the blower, runs the power steering pump, runs the alternator, water pump, you know, all of it is on the same belt. So we got a few things we got to look into, you know, by the guidance of some of the people that have been helping me out. I have this panel. What holds these in is these little bolts. So you can kind of see they go in here, down here. And then same thing on the other side, top and bottom. Get those out of the way. You can take that off. And then your car might actually have more clips than I do. I already took this one out, so you can see that's kind of off there. Normally you would just go through this panel right here. That's how you have to get to your battery, but we're gonna take that, kind of pull it away. So we have my booster pump kit up here, right? So basically how this thing works is once it sees pressure, and I'll go show you up here. So basically I think it's set up to where it's 4 pounds or something like that. So we got the hop switch back here, right? So that actually goes in, and once it sees about 4 pounds, it will send a signal back here. So kind of showed you, but right here we've got our power wire, and then we've got that going into the actual fuse box over here. This bottom one down here, this 30 amp, is actually the fuel pump. It's the F12. So that bottom one, it's supposed to be a 20 amp, but there's a 30 amp in there. So basically what happens is, you know, as soon as the fuel pump turns on, the car wants the fuel pump to turn on. That's when it turns on the booster pump, right? So after that, once the hop switch is activated, it should send voltage through here. This should already be powering the fuel pump. If it wasn't, then my car would have never ran in the first place, obviously. But once it actually sees that signal from the other from the hop switch, it should increase the voltage up to like 17 or whatever. You know, that's what I'm thinking. At least it should actually increase it to. So that is how we're gonna figure out. I look like shit, but hey, I worked all day. Anyways, that's how we're gonna figure out if this actual booster pump's working. If it's not increasing the voltage, then we know the booster pump's not working. But yeah, we should see the normal voltage, and then as soon as I put pressure to that that hop switch, we should see it increase to like 17. So we're going to continue that video in the next part of actually testing the BAP. So hell yeah. Alright, so got it hooked up. These things are a little smaller, obviously, because the gauge of wire is a little thicker, but that's all they had down there. So we are going to see if we've got any kind of voltage from this thing. Coming through the wire, at least. So, let's see here. So we've got 12 volts going through the wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that wire all the way up to the front of the car, and then I'm going to monitor this when I'm driving. So we'll see what happens, see if the voltage drops. We got everything hooked up. I've got my wires hooked up. This is running back to the booster pump. Got it grounded. Only thing is, when I do a pull, I think this is going to come off the heater. So we'll see. I might have to hold it. But got 12.46 right now. We'll go see if this is going to work. definitely coming off. We'll see what happens. So what we're looking for is it to boost voltage once it's over 4 pounds. So we're gonna have to go for a little quick drive to try to get somewhere where we can do a pull. So we'll get there real quick. All right, y'all. So it's about 13.9 right now. Obviously, we're not in boost. But as soon as we get up here, we're just gonna roll into it and see if the voltage goes up. If this isn't it, I'm gonna have to check the fuel pressure and see if the fuel pressure drops. If the fuel pressure doesn't drop, then I guess we'll try to figure out what else it is, vacuum leak or something else like that. So we're just gonna do third, so I don't have to shift really. Right now. Okay, so it went up to 17. Stay there, if it's going to drop off or what. So just put it in sport mode. So it's not maintaining 17. Like it spikes up, but it's not maintaining it. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to stay at like 15 volts once it's activated. Which would make sense because the air fuels will be fine and then they just go instantly lean. Fuel gauge in this thing. So I don't know if it's what it's doing right now, and I don't want to beat on it too much without having one in it. So you see the hop switch back there, I had to actually jump it across it so it'd actually be 17 like all the time. I don't want to leave it like that, but I just want to see if it's going to work. I've got a wire kind of jumping from both sides, so I got that. In the meantime, I put all new plug wires, plugs, put a new belt on the car, so that should all be good. Put all my air, all this back in. Power steering pumps back where, reservoir I should say, is back where it needs to be. It's solid there. And then underneath, so what I did is I took my catch can and I mounted it up under the car. So still same thing, lines are coming from the valve covers, but it's up under the front fender now, so should be good. Kind of better for that. And I don't have to hopefully smell it as much as I used to. So I've still got the pump wired up so I can see what the voltage is. But yeah, we should be good to go. So I'm gonna change the battery out in this, get the car lowered back down, and start it. Should be good. No more belt slip, hopefully. And when it's on top and it's got all the voltage to the pump, hopefully it's got the air fuel there. So we'll find out.
A few moments later.
When you take your car out and you finally get it done, and she shows you why it's broken. Goddamn fuel pump died. Hey, at least I'm close to home. I'm a dipshit. There's a fuse panel in the back. Pretty sure that's what was wrong with it last night. I was messing with the booster pump. So, we're gonna find out. What's up, y'all? So at this part of the video, I pretty much decided I started it. It was rich, you know, everything felt like it was gonna be fine, and so I decided to bolt the tires up and go out to the track. So hell yeah.
I'm just calling to say I
Pretty skinny, dude. It's only a 9.5 inch wide slick. I just took the 315s off. You kind of tell the difference. But it's got to be better than a street tire. We'll see. Hopefully the rear end holds. Hopefully the axles hold. Hopefully everything holds. Hopefully it just makes a damn pass. So I just got to get these on. I'm going to clean up the car and throw the other wheels in the back, so when I'm done I can put the other ones back on if I feel like it, and if not I might just try it out. These are a DOT Hoosier QuickTime Pro, so they're DOT rated, not really for the highway I'm sure, but it says not for highway use, so back roads it is. That's the way I'm going anyway, so I like taking the back way.